Hey, Daily Dosers. Finally, after today, you've got enough of me. I'm sure Steven's not going to let me back on the Daily Dose for at least a month. But hey, thanks for sticking with this week. Let me give you, I feel like we've taken a week looking at the mindset we need to have to get our love, joy, peace, and contentment back that we're supposed to have with our salvation. We've lost it because we've become citizens of this world. Now that we got our mindset on being citizens of heaven, this is how we get it back. Let me leave you Friday with one more big encouragement on why now we're all going to start doing this together. I feel like I'm selling a major weight loss program, and I'm going to show you the after picture right now. Here's what you're going to get rid of. You're going to get rid of your fear. You're going to get rid of your anxiety. You're going to get rid of what gets you down. You're going to get rid of things that rob you of your joy, that rob you of your peace. This is the weight loss. Let me give you the after picture of why it is we're working for this. Let me show you your abs spiritually right now. It's in chapter 4 and verse 10. Paul ends and says this: I rejoice greatly in the Lord that at last you have renewed your concerns for me. Indeed, you have been concerned, but you had no opportunity to show it. Now, I'm not saying this because I am in need. I have learned to be content, whatever the circumstances. This is our after picture. These are our spiritual hard bodies. I'm going to start putting myself through this program mindset because I want contentment. I want to sleep like a baby at night, which I know is a really bad illustration because if you ever had a baby, man, they don't sleep good. But I want to sleep solid. I want to sleep sound. I want to be content. I don't want to watch the market rise and fall. I don't want to watch America rise and fall. I don't want to watch relationships rise and fall. I don't want my contentment being based on what's going up and down. I want to have what he just said he has. I've learned to be content, whatever the circumstances. Oh, how did you get there? By following the first 4 pages. And what he shared with his closest friends as Christians. Here's how you get the mindset. I know what it is to be in need. I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every single situation, whether I was well fed, whether I was hungry, whether I was living in plenty, whether I was living in want. I can do everything through him who gives me strength. This is our after picture. I can be content in any and every situation. I have learned the secret. I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. It's not where he was in life. It's where he was in Christ. He goes, that's contentment. Contentment is something that is learned. It's not a natural occurrence of human nature, nor is it a result of merely just being a Christian. He goes, no, it's a mindset. It's a practice. Remember the last couple of days? I was determined to work it out. I was determined to go to the finish line. I was determined not to give up until I won the prize. It's a mindset of today's not about me. It's about others. It's about Christ's purpose, not my work. It's a mindset that even though my salvation is what's been forgiven in heaven, man, I get to walk with Christ today. God's will is not where we are in life, it's where we are in Christ. Because once we find ourselves with the mindset of walking with Christ, we have the after picture. I've learned to be content in every single situation and circumstance. I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. Wow. I know how to handle the winning. I know how to handle the losing. I know how to handle getting the love of my life or losing the love of my life. I know how to handle my singleness as a blessing and a gift from God. I know how to handle the downside of relationships. I know how to handle a great paycheck, and I know how to handle months where the paycheck doesn't come in. I know how to handle the great quarters where our company's done better than ever. And I know how to handle 2021. Why? Because the first 4 pages. I saw Christ in his mindset. I took that on. I lived every day, not as Chris, but as Christ. Man, I want to get to the point of saying that. And then I really got to a place where it didn't matter what happened to me, because no matter what happened to me each day, my purpose of representing Christ and loving others was still there. I did it in prison. I did it when a free man. I did it when I had plenty, and I did it in want. I did it when I was beaten and left for dead on the side of the road in Galatia, and I did it when I was sitting within the temple walls of Jerusalem. This is the after picture of a Christian mindset. I hope you've taken this week and this book and you go back and read it and own it. And you and I become people of true joy, peace, contentment. not based on situation and circumstances, not based on where we are in life, but based on where we are in Christ. This is salvation present. God with us, in us. It's a mindset. He's offered all of the riches of Christ and kingdom. We are the ones that have to walk in it. I hope this has helped this week. If it hasn't, go back and rewatch them. They're saved. They're online. It's the Bible, not Chris's word. Let's do it together.